Okay, before we start, there's something I have. Let me tell you a crazy story on how this version of Cars 3 McQueen will deliver at my house. So, around the first week of July, I bought NASCAR Thunder 2002 and and this version of Cars 3 McQueen on the same day. So, I waited, and then by the time then around the weekend on the first week of June, after 4th of July, I got in Thunder '02, and then I waited and then I waited and waited and waited and waited until I finally decided to contact the seller and tell me about what's going on. And apparently there's been a delay in his location. Yeah, a literal delay. I'm not even joking. So I decided I decided to wait a little more, and then he responded again, telling me that it was shipped over to on Saturday yesterday. As of recording this video, I'm recording this video on Sunday, and then apparently it didn't reach to my location until until like 1 o'clock on Saturday. And the reason for that, I think mostly because of the flooding in Texas. And yeah, that was a bit of a crazy story. And so on Saturday, the package arrived. I wasn't here on Saturday, or wasn't here on at my home on Saturday because I went to my brother's football game, and then I came back today, watched the Sonoma race where SVG won again, and then boom, I can finally review this version of McQueen. So this version of Lightning McQueen is the Thailand variant of Cars 3 McQueen, and he came out through this package right here, just a cheap little, just a cheap little piece of plastic. That was about it. This was a bubble wrap. No, it's not bubble wrap. It's tape. Wait, it is bubble wrap. I guess they were all popped. So, yeah. This is the Thailand variant of Lightning McQueen, Cars 3 McQueen. And this is from late from 2019 to early 2020 and 2021. And for some reason Mattel hasn't re-released Cars 3 McQueen as a single. Like, I don't even remember the last time he was released as a single. He's been in multi-packs, and that's it. No singles or anything. The only freaking release as a single were Fabulous Lightning McQueen and Rusty's Lightning McQueen. And the only time, and I feel like most of the time, they will get re-releases of Color Changer McQueen as a single, but not the normal version of Cars 3 McQueen. So yeah, hopefully in 2026 they can re-release Cars 3 McQueen as a single. And yeah, they are releasing the new updated version of Cars 3 McQueen with the hooks on the bottom, like modern day McQueens, like Cars 1 McQueen and GRC McQueen. But anyway, let's get on to the review of this video. This is the Thailand variant of Cars 3 McQueen. First, let's shine the light, because that's what I'm going to do now for the time being. Once I do diecast, when I do diecast review now. So, let's take a look at the decals first. Yeah, this is easy to read. Number 95, Lightning McQueen, Rusty's. So, Cars 3 McQueen is a mixture of Cars 1 McQueen, the Cars 1 McQueen paint job, and the Cars 2 paint job for the World Grand Prix. They mixed together and created my favorite paint jobs from Cars 3. This version of my favorite, let me rephrase that. my favorite paint job from Cars 3. This is, yeah, this is a good looking paint job. So now let's take a look at the diecast. And obviously with Thailand diecast, they don't even paint the wheels completely. Alright, now let's take a look at the decals. On the side, they were a bit hard to read. Piston cup, octane gain, RPM, revolting, clutch aid. Number 95, the flames. Went from bright yellow to faded red orange. And the Rusty's logo on the side is a bit hard to read. Let's take a look at the back. Rusty's medicated bumper ointment. Holy crap, this is a really good paint job. And obviously the plastic windows are no longer part of the diecast. I guess Thailand trying to make it a bit more realistic. Now let's take a look at the bottom. As you can see, Mattel right there, and right in the bottom, made in Thailand. Yeah, this is a really good looking McQueen car. Now let's compare them to the other versions of Cars 3 McQueen. First up is the Chinese version of Cars 3 McQueen. As you can see, there's a huge difference with the red and the color palette. And the wheels are a bit different from here. Yet the main reason why I got in the Thailand version of Cars 3 McQueen is because my old version of Cars 3 McQueen, yeah, look how bad it's damaged up. I did not take care of it that well when I was a little kid. Yeah, this is a look at the back. The colors are a bit of a big upgrade. The face expression looks the same besides the windows on McQueen's eyes. Now let's compare them to color changer Cars 3 McQueen. This color changer changes from yellow to red. And as you can see from the back, from the color changers, the plastic cars have McQueen's bumper right here, but on the metal version of Cars 3 McQueen, they don't for some reason. Just weird. Yeah, this is a really good McQueen. Now we could compare them to Cars 1 McQueen. As you can see, the body shape is different. Yeah, there's a huge 9-day difference. So tell me down in the comments below, do you prefer the lightning bolt on McQueen or the lightning bolt to the flames on McQueen? Let me know down in the comments below. As you can see, there's no longer yellow stripes on the back because McQueen is no longer a rookie in Cars 3. He's a veteran with the piston cup. Alright, let's compare them to Cars 2 Lightning McQueen, or World Grand Prix McQueen, if you want to call him that. People call him Lightning McQueen with racing wheels, but I call him World Grand Prix McQueen because so far that is the only Cars 2 McQueen to be ever released in the modern day. In the modern day, actually, you get the point. Oh, I am so sorry, Cars 2 McQueen. Now let's compare him to Rusty's McQueen. This is McQueen's paint job from the first few minutes of Cars 3 before his big crash. Yeah. I should probably stop that before I get paint chips on these. And now finally, Road Trip Lightning McQueen. Yeah, a major difference. Because McQueen doesn't have any Rusty sponsorship because Cars on the Road takes place during the off season. So yeah, everyone, that is Cars 3 Lightning McQueen. Thank you guys so much for watching this diecast review, and I'll see you all next time.